Hello again, Craig here, Poolside Dreamer. Well, these potatoes in this little patch here have died back, so I'm going to be digging them. I already saw one that's buried under the soil somewhere. I'll dig this area out. It goes from approximately here, the edge of that pot, this way. And then I'll clean out the weeds and take that pot out and see where we go from there. So far it's not a very bountiful harvest, but getting a few little ones. And over here, ones I've already dug out. One's a decent size and the others, oh, they're good for a stew or something. Maybe starter potatoes for this coming season. We'll see. Okay, here's a different plant, and there's sufficient potatoes. They just never grew very large. Might be cool weather because the ground is wet enough and not overly saturated. Anyway, I'll keep digging. This is encouraging. First earthworm I have seen in my garden in years. Must be doing something right to attract even one. So, try and be careful of this one. It's sluggish, but it's alive. As you can see, it's moving. Anyway, back to digging. Well, there's my harvest, such as it is. Not much. Love that traffic, but it is something. And out of a patch that was basically going to be unused until now, so got something out of it. And considering what I planted, it was just the potato peels. I'm not complaining. Anyway, I just cleaned up the other patch on the other side. I'm gonna go over there. Well, here's what I have from this other side. I guess that was a whole potato I put in. But the weird part is the way these potatoes are forming. It looks like several potatoes grew together. Got that one, and that one. Oh, that's, well, that one. That one. And that one. That's kind of weird, at least to me. And I've got to clean this patch up. I mean, smooth this patch out. I did move that one pea plant that was over here. Yeah, it was over in here. Over here, we'll see if it takes. And I left a couple of the potato plants on the edge that are still looking somewhat okay. A few days ago, this plant was kind of scraggly. It was growing, it was green, but it didn't look like much. I cleaned up some of the coffee grounds that were inside the coffee pods. Scraped them all out, and then I rinsed the pods out to get more of the coffee grounds out. And that water I used was brown with coffee and had a few grounds in the bottom, so I stirred it up and poured it in this pot to see what would happen. And it looks like this potato plant loves it. It's taken off, doing really well. Stems are thickening up. Looking good. So we will see. We will see what happens. We've got some more volunteer potatoes in here, whether I borrowed the kitchen scraps, including potato peels. These seem to be doing all right. Those are all volunteer plants from potato peels. So we'll see what kind of harvest, if any, I get out of those. Underneath all of this, I've buried kitchen scrap that will decompose as the summer comes along. So these may get quite a bit of feeding, I don't know. Only time will tell. Bean plants aren't doing much. They're kind of holding their own. Got one more bean. That's about it. I got peas in my garden. Small, but they're there. It's hard to see them when they're on their side like that, but there they are. I already picked 4 of them. Well, I got 2, my wife got 2, so let these mature a little more. And then we should start having a decent harvest over the next few weeks, assuming it doesn't frost. Just a quick look at these potato plants here. I'm going to take some of coffee ground water and pour it in these bags and see if that makes much difference. Oh, I just spotted I got a tomato down here. I can't tell if that is a dead leaf or if the tomato is rotten. I'm going to check. Actually, turns out I've got 3 in here. One of which is definitely bad. This one is dehydrated, so I'm assuming the vine died. And one right back here, right back in here, looks pretty good. Surprise. I'm not complaining. Got another one right there. This tomato vine is doing really well. Lots of tomatoes on it, maybe possibly a dozen or more. My cherry tomato that I didn't even know I had is still growing slowly. Looks like it got beat up some earlier, but it's still growing. I don't have any sign of fresh asparagus showing up yet. I'm going to put another layer of soil in here, a little fertilizer to hope rejuvenate them some. And over here, let me get to it, where I planted the walking onions, I've already got 1 coming up. Ooh, I got 2 coming up. One's right here, right there. Oh, another one. There's one there, and somewhere in here, there's another one. Anyway, that's a rundown on my garden so far. I need to trim back these rosemary plants and keep them from encroaching on the rest of the garden too badly. Okay, y'all take care. I have sympathy for everyone in the country who's suffering from this unseasonably cold weather. I'm just glad I'm out of it. So anyway, y'all take care. Try and enjoy. Stay safe. Bye.